Hey everyone, it's Lucy from Kbeautyhobbit.com. Today we're going to do a very simple makeup look with some of the items I won in a recent YesStyle giveaway. This is not a sponsored review, but I did get these items for free, and I'll put links for everything in the description box. You can also save extra on top of any YesStyle specials and sales by using my affiliate code Kbeautyhobbit at checkout. You just enter that under reward code. I already prepped my face by doing my very simple skincare routine in the morning, including SPF. Then I went in with this Etude House Pore Blur Primer or Face Blur Primer. It's the mattifying one. It has SPF in it, but don't rely on just that for sun protection. And then I used one of my favorite BB creams. It's the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream, and used this Skin Food Powder just on my T-zone. So the first item is this Moonshot palette. It is absolutely beautiful. It's my first time using it. Some of these I test drove beforehand, and then some of these I left to be used for the first time on camera just because I wanted to give my super honest first impressions. This is what the colors look like. It's very pretty and has some neutrals, beiges, and a little bit of warm tones as well, and a couple glitters. And one thing I forgot to mention is I also applied this Etude House primer to my eyelids before starting. I'm a total minimalist when it comes to makeup, so don't expect any dramatic looks. This is something that I would do if I were going somewhere, not on a daily basis. I don't typically wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, but even for special occasions, I usually tend to do very natural looking makeup. So the first color I'll start with is this one right here. I have hooded eyes, so the techniques I use are a little bit different. Some people, when they do their eye makeup, they go from down up, like from darker to lighter. I have to go from side to side, more or less, because of my hooded eye. If I go from the down up or up down, there's just not enough of that lid showing when my eyes are open, and you won't be able to see any of the pretty colors in that area because it's completely hidden when I'm looking straight. So I am not a makeup pro. If you've seen any of my makeup videos, you already know that. But I think sometimes it's actually kind of nice to watch somebody who's not a pro, because it's more like an experience that a real user would have. Not that some of these awesome YouTubers who are great at makeup aren't real, they are real, but I have a hard time usually replicating the really fancy looks. I want something simple and something that I could actually potentially replicate myself. Next, I'll go with this slightly darker, and it's a little bit more of a pink color. And I try to pat it in instead of just smushing everything around, to actually have that pigment show and stay. And I cover everything from the bottom all the way to where that socket bone kind of starts. And again, that's just because of the structure of my eyes. And I know hooded eyes are very common. For years, I was kind of envious of people who have a different facial structure, because I always wanted to do those fun looks, like the cut creases and those interesting eyeliner looks where people put liner on their eyelid like really high up and have these geometric designs. But if you watched my How to Love Your Skin video, I've been trying to focus now on the things that I do have and the things that I do like, and not constantly be mourning the genetic lottery that maybe I didn't win. So, all right, and then I'm just going to blend that transition. Okay. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of a darker kind of finish, probably with this one, this more brown color right here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little afraid of this really dark one, so we're gonna do that one. And it may look like I'm using the same brush for everything, but I'm not. I have a few brushes here, they just all kind of look the same, but I wash them religiously after every use. I can do that because I don't do eye makeup very often, so it's not a big deal for me to wash it after every use. I know you're supposed to, and I know some people struggle with that. So I can definitely see how it would be helpful to have a video production crew here, like some of the people who do makeup videos have all the time, because every time I get really focused on what I'm doing here, I lose track of my mirror and I think it goes in front of my face. So, but you guys know that I'm not a pro, so hopefully you have a lot of grace for me. And I am batch filming today. I've been doing that as part of my time management because I work and I have 2 kids and all these other things. So I film all of my videos for the month on the same day. So after this, I'll be filming the rest of the videos for a whole month. And if my makeup looks crazy, that's what all the videos are gonna look like. So I'm just blending this darker color out now. And I'm going to put a little bit of that same darker color under my eye, but only in the outer corner. I don't want to look like I have dark circles under there, or I already have some of that. And I don't want to completely line the whole bottom because that makes my eyes look smaller. Okay, next I am going to take this glitter right there and just put only a little bit in the middles. So not being a makeup pro or even somebody who owns a ton of eyeshadows, I do have a couple palettes. I won some, I bought some, but I'm really liking this one. It's really easy to apply, pretty easy to blend, and it feels like it's going to stay on my hooded, oily eyelids pretty well throughout the day. Usually right when I'm applying, I'm able to tell if something is not going to stay just by the way that it goes on, but this feels really nice. So I know that this is not very dramatic, but that's something that goes with my overall makeup aesthetic. And normally I would put a little bit of lighter and maybe some of the glitters right under the eyebrow. I'm going to not do that today, and here's why. One of the things I want in this kit is this Peach Sea glitter, and I've actually been using this a lot just by itself. It has little glitters in it and a little doe foot applicator. My one wish for this product is that it would have only the small glitter, only the tiny ones. It does have a little bit of the bigger pieces in it, so most of the glitter is really, really fine. But then some of the pieces are big. Do you see that right there? It's a little big piece of glitter, and sometimes it's not super even, so I'd apply it and I'd have like a little clump or a little area with these big glitters, and that's just not, I don't love that, so I usually try to pick them off if I can. But I've been applying this all over my lid in the morning before work, and then doing just very simple eyeliner and very simple mascara, and I really love the look. I'm going to let all of that set for a bit, do my eyebrows. This is the Nature Republic brow mascara. It wasn't part of this giveaway, it's something I already owned, and it's not going to do much in terms of getting my eyebrows actually darker because I tinted my eyebrows last night. I do it myself. I have a video on my channel of how I do that. It takes 2 minutes literally. Well, 2 minutes on, and then however long it takes you to actually mix up the dye, so maybe another minute. It's super, super easy to do. But the reason that I apply it, even though my eyebrows are freshly done, is because it's going to make my eyebrows lay in the direction that I want them to the whole day, versus when the hair is just bare and it kind of does whatever it wants to. The next item is this McQueen New York. Interesting name for the brand, even though it's a Korean makeup, but it's a gel liner. It is the kind of pencil that you're going to have to sharpen, which I'm not a fan of. And in general, these kinds of pencils usually imprint on my upper lid. I'm going to only put it on the lower lid just a little bit, and we're going to do something else on the upper. So I'm only doing a little bit on the lash line and not all the way around, because like I said already, I don't want to box in my eyes because they just don't look very good. And then I kind of smudge it around, and I'm sure you can use something like a brush for that, but I'm not fancy, so fingers it is. For the upper lid, we're going to use a different product. I also won it from YesStyle from a different giveaway. Same brand, the McQueen New York, but it's a pen liner. So it has a little brush here. And I finally, after years and years, I think sort of mastered the cat eye. So let's do that. This is done. I've learned through trial and error to start really thin when I do eyeliner, because then as I inevitably mess something up and have to correct, the line steadily grows wider and wider and wider. So if I start thin, then it ends up being the width that I actually like. If I start at the width that I would prefer, then the end result basically takes up half of my eyelid. This eyeliner is amazing. It does not imprint on my hooded upper lid, which is the reason why for years I wasn't even wearing eyeliners, because anything would print right here, and it's a really strange look. But this one stays on really well, and then it comes off easily with any eye makeup remover. The final touch on the eyes is mascara. It is something that I already owned, wasn't part of this giveaway. It is Heimish mascara. I love it. It's a tubing mascara, meaning it creates basically these tubes around the eyelashes, and when it's time to take it off, all you need is water, and it slides off in these strange looking chunks, kind of. I'll put a review link in the description box so you can check that out. But if I am only using mascara, which is what I do a lot of the regular weekdays, then I don't even need makeup remover. Next, we have this Japanese Can Make Cream Cheek product in the color 05. It can be used as a blush or as a lip tint. I'm going to use it as a blush. Very creamy formula that I just use my fingers to apply. And I do only a little bit. I love the color. Too much and I look flushed, so I just want a little bit of a healthy pink, not too much. For the lips, I'm supposed to be using the thing I won, which is Romand Zero Velvet Tint. It looks like this. The color is 04. This is the brush. I'm not going to use it because I hate it. I hate the texture. It's a velvety tint, but what happens is after I wear it a while, it starts to kind of clump weird, even though my lips are moisturized and exfoliated. And it really shouldn't be doing that, but it does. And since I have a whole day of videos planned, I just don't want to deal with that in every single video. So not going to use this one, but I'm going to use another Romand product, and it's something I won in their other giveaway. It's their Glasting tint in the color Vintage Robe 04, or Glasting Water Tint. Sorry, the name. I love this. Actually, one of the videos I'm filming today is my makeup favorites. That will go up sometimes in the next few weeks. I put out videos on Saturdays, so definitely check that one out if you want more makeup type stuff. This is what it looks like. I love it. It's so easy to apply. I love the color, and as it wears out throughout the day, it does it evenly, so you don't end up with weird, clumpy, cakey looking lips. And if you don't want to retouch, you don't have to. That's it for this video. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think about the lighting. I'm doing something different today. I am filming while people are awake, or the little one is napping, but I'm filming during the day so I could use some natural light and my ring light. I was hoping that it would keep the makeup colors more true, but let me know what you think about that. And I'm open to constructive criticism about the makeup techniques. Just please be kind. You can find me on Instagram at Kbeautyhobbit, on my blog Kbeautyhobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. We have been growing like crazy at about 1,000 members a week. We're currently at 27,000, but that keeps growing and growing, and I absolutely love it. I'd love to see you there if you're not already part of it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. And until then, please remember to always listen to your skin. Thank you so much. Bye.